Hi everyone, we are out at another beautiful acreage property here in Central Texas. And what's really incredible about this one is not only are you on acreage with a beautiful, as you can see right here, luxury home. You've got a beautiful stone home with the tile roof. It has a courtyard. We are also on waterfront. We are on Lake Travis, guys. There is a dock. You're going to see it later in the video. We also have this casita, the courtyard. We have a workshop behind the home. We have a guest house. There is so much to see here. And you could see right here, you've got wrought iron gated entry here to your courtyard. There are several other additional sets of wrought iron doors, which you're going to see. But we're talking beautiful high-end construction. You can actually have horses out here, and you'll see that on the neighbor's property. So if you're looking for a high-end home with equestrian capabilities, this could be the one for you. But ideally, you're someone that loves the lake living, you want to have a dock, you want to have acreage, and you want to have a gorgeous high-end home right here in Central Texas, close to Austin. We're here in Marble Falls, very close as well to Lago, Vista, but right on Lake Travis. I want to thank Kim Christman with Sothebys for inviting us to tour today. I'm Seth Koppel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor. As soon as you come in, you're greeted by the high-end finishes. You've got masonry, you've got the vaulted ceiling there in the great room space, and you have those beautiful large wooden beams there as well. There's so much to see, guys. Let's get into this beautiful great room space here. Straight off the bat, vaulted ceilings, giant wood beams, and of course the main attraction is a view of the lake, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. Lake Travis is so pretty, and they have water here because, you know, we have kind of had a drought over the years, but you know, whether you could see it here in the camera, I see the lake straight in front of me, and we are going to walk down to the dock. There is a shop, there's an art studio, there is another 2-bedroom apartment, there is a pavilion. There's so much going on in this property, guys. And take a look at how rich this kitchen is. You've got the Sub-Zero fridge with, look at all these different drawers going on here. You've got a Viking cooktop range there, Viking cooktop, Thermador ovens. There's such high-end finishes throughout. Really interesting things going on here. And just take a look at your view from the kitchen. You've got views out to the lake, views out to your beautiful large covered patio. And I want to also, for wine lovers, not only do you have this wine area, there's another wine area in the main house, I believe, and then there's a dedicated temperature controlled wine area that I'm going to show you. That one's under lock and key, so we're going to get to it. But let me turn this around. I want to give you guys the stats. I'd like to give you guys the stats quickly, and then so much to see. We're going to walk down to the dock. We're going to see the shop. We're going to see the guest house, the art studio. This house is huge, by the way. So let me give you the stats. Okay. Square footage of this house, not including the guest house, 4,550 square feet. That's a big house, guys. Total bedrooms throughout all the structures is 5. And you're going to see everything. We got 3 bedrooms here, the 2-bedroom guest house. We're sitting on 5 acres. So it's 5 acres, and the waterfront area, let me tell you how much waterfront frontage we have, because that's really important when it comes to waterfront, especially on Lake Travis. I think it was like 300 something feet, but I want to tell you exactly. 318 linear feet of Lake Travis frontage. And there's a dock. We're going to go see the dock, a boat lift, a jet ski ramp. So much to come. Main house, casita, art studio, 3 bedrooms in the main house, 2 bedrooms in the guest house. Built in 2007. You do have a tile roof here. The tile roof was replaced this year. Windows were replaced this year, both high-end Anderson and Pella, both amazing high-quality brands. So much to show you guys. And let me tell you the tax rate. Oh my gosh, guys, like this could win the award for the lowest tax rate I've had on the channel. 1.28. If you remember a video where me explaining to a tax rate lower than 1.28, please let me know. But 1.28 is, if it's not the lowest, it's one of the lowest I've ever heard of in Texas. The actual tax on this property is $14,683. And we are out in Marble Falls on Lake Travis. We're in Burnett County. And what else do you want to know? Of course, you want to know the price. And we're going to continue and show you everything in this house. But the list price for everything here, the main house with all these high-end finishes, we have the guest house, there's the shop, the art studio, and then there's an open-air pavilion, and then there's a whole area by the dock, even another air-conditioned building by the dock, which you're going to see. So a lot to see, guys. We're going to see the water and the lake. But for everything here, $2.875 million for all of that is actually, you're getting a lot for your money here in the central Texas, Austin area, you're kind of in between Lago, Vista, and Marble Falls, right on Lake Travis. So let's keep going, guys. A lot to see here. Throw these glasses off. Quick correction, guys. The list price is $2,825,000. So even better. We've got the warming drawer right here, and I'll show you the main sink. The main sink right here. Divided, kind of partially divided, I guess. And again, the views out. You have wall of windows here, right? Windows, windows, windows. And this is kind of neat. I'm going to just peek over here just so you can see. There's like corner windows with no... Can you see that? The seam is at the corner. That's a very unique design right there. And you can see another one right here. So this could be your view when you're having breakfast right here. I love this table, by the way. It's a beautiful table, and I love that kind of curved bench. I don't think I've seen that before. That's pretty neat. But so I'm not sure if the furniture could be included, but I like it. And that's just my own personal thing. But you got masonry here on the breakfast bar area. Really nice cabinetry, really nice high quality. I think it's knotty alderwood. I love when they include a spot for your cookbooks, and just really pretty everything. You got the little Tuscany scene here on the tile. You've got the Viking range. Let's see what we have here. One is a griddle and one is a little grill. So if you like to griddle pancakes, you want to grill some steaks without having to go outside, you have the capability. And I'm going to pan back down here in a second to show you the floors because they're really pretty. But here's a quick little, one of the smaller wine bar areas. But if you just want to make a drink right off of the living room kitchen area, you come right here. You've got a beverage fridge, copper sink it looks like, and you could see what's going on in the family room as well as the kitchen. But this is what I wanted to show you. So we have the Saltillo tile square. Then there's a neat accent right here in a beautiful, unique shape style for the tile in the kitchen. But then for those of you that like wood, we have walnut wood in a few areas, which you're going to see right here. So we're right here in the family room, and beautiful walnut, warm walnut floors here in the family room. Again, let's show you this fireplace. You've got a TV there behind those wood built in, and I love all the stone. You could sit there and relax, enjoy the fire. The holidays are coming, guys. You could be in this home for the holidays, so reach out to us and we'd love to show it to you. And we have a lot of information on this house. We have survey, we have the MLS sheet. There's like a 3 or 4 page list of features. I would absolutely love to send that to you. I'll quickly show you this since we're right here. The dining room, formal dining room. This is beautiful. So if you like to spend time for special occasions, have big dinners. Check this out. Just beautiful. You have another set of iron doors there. There's so many sets of iron doors in this property, and we all know those are high quality and they're not inexpensive. So you're getting a lot here. Remember I said there were several wine areas? Through that doorway is another wine area. So let's take a look at that. But keep in mind, it is not the last. There is another air-conditioned, air-controlled wine area, and you're going to get to see that. That one is under lock and key, but we will be showing you that. So this home is perfect for anyone who's into the lake, the boats, even if you are into animals. Like I said, the neighbor has horses, so it could be done out here. You're into boating, you have a shop. There's something for everyone here, an art studio. We're going to get to that office in a little bit, but I want to show you this master suite. So all right, we'll get to see that after. But this is the hallway, the foyer to your master suite. So you see here, you have the saltillo tile going. There's a closet on the left, but this is the entrance to a beautiful master suite. One of the best master suites that I've seen in a while. The walnut floors, you have plantation shutters throughout a lot of the home anyway. And look at the size of this king bed. It looks small in the space just because of how big this room is. And you've got interesting ceiling features. You could see you've got speakers in a lot of different places in this home. And let me point this out right here. Take a look at the size of this crown molding. Like, nobody does this anymore. And I gotta be honest, I think they should. It is gorgeous. We went through like kind of a period of time where everyone wanted straight lines and simplicity. And you know what? Like, I don't know about that. This is stunning. Like, it's just beautiful, beautiful artistic detail throughout. It's really for someone that appreciates the beauty, the craftsmanship. This is something to think about, because look at this additional sitting area right here with its own fireplace and a view out to the lake, to your backyard. Oh, by the way, there's like a spool. It's like a large spa swim in place pool. So I will show you that as well. Just another thing coming. And we're going to get into the master bath right here. There's a doorway out to the back patio right there. And again, this is one of the largest master suites we've had on the channel. So we're getting into the bathroom here. I'll show you this. You've got a big tub right here. Beautiful, just really opulent tub situation. Really pretty. Would love those windows. And we'll pan back here so you could see. Really nice cabinetry. You've got double vanities. Look at these sinks, guys. Like, that is stunning. Really, really pretty copper. Looks like a hand-hammered copper sink. Hey, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. And I bring you all these acreage properties. This one is so unique because it's waterfront on Lake Travis. And that is the lake that I think most people love, especially because you can get all the way to Austin on this lake. But you're out here in Marble Falls. So if you go one direction, you wind up in Lago Vista. You can wind up in Marble Falls. And then if you keep going, you can definitely get to Austin. So here's the walk-in shower. You've got body sprayers here in kind of interesting location. You have one here on this side. And slowly pan here so I don't make y'all too nauseous. You've got another handheld, another body sprayer, and a bench. Let me show you the bench. Bench right there. And then 2 more body sprayers in the main shower head. So it's really impossible to shower in here and not come out really clean. So you're good to go. But take a look. You've got really neat cabinetry, another area for linens, and a great walk-in closet, guys. Let's take a look here. So really big. You've got all of the storage there in this really useful center island, right? And beautiful, really well done closet. So you've got more shelves up here. You know when you go in a closet and they're not even using all the closet space, you know that it's a good closet. You know, what's neat about this is that you could keep things organized and you don't have to see everything. It's all, on that side they have the drawers, and this side, you can organize it how you wish. But they have a lot of shoes individually done here. Anyway, I won't focus too much on their stuff. I apologize for showing too much personal stuff here, but it's a great closet. Let's keep going. There's a beautiful game room we're going to check out, the other bedrooms, the casita, and so much more to see, guys. Again, beautiful flooring here. Let's take a look. There's a powder room right here. We're peeking this. Really well done. Beautiful choices here. Very unique. You're not seeing that typically. You're not going to see that at a production or even luxury production home builder. This is what you get when you buy a custom home. And sometimes they nail it and sometimes they don't. But in this case, they totally nailed it. Really, really well done and super well maintained. And as I started to mention, there are so many things that were redone on this house just in this year or the last year. The roof, the windows, I think the AC is relatively new, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that. It's nice when you find a property that is just so well maintained. You know what? Before we get to the game room, let's go outside so I can show you what's going on out here. And then don't worry, we're going to head down. We're going to head down a little bit to the shop, to the studio, art studio. But take a look at how pretty this is. They got their RV right there. You have the fire pit. And I'll show you the spool. It's right there. But let me pan back here so you could see this covered patio. You've got the barbecue area there on the left, the tongue and groove ceiling, and then there's another area right here. They have another table here. I love these sunshades, by the way. And a pergola. Just goes with the style of the home. Really beautiful. I would love to relax here, have a glass of wine. And I'm talking about a glass of wine from the good wine fridge. You're going to see that in a little bit. They keep the good stuff locked up. So anyway, we'll keep going here. Let me show you the barbecue and then the spool, and then we'll get back. Well, the barbecue's covered up. It actually looks like it's just placed there. So, that's actually not built in. But then they do have it set up where it feels built in. They have a really nice spot for it. You've got the sink. They even put a light there so you can see what you're grilling, which is neat. All right, let's go take a look at the spool. And then I got to finish the rest of the house. And I'm going to show you the casita off the courtyard in the front there. So this is that spool I started to tell you all about. This is the one where you could swim in place. You turn it on at the pace that you are comfortable swimming, which for me is probably 0. I'm not really a swimmer, guys. More of a floater or sinker, maybe. Anyway, let's keep going. Love this kind of Trex type decking right there. But a lot more to see. Love these doors, by the way. Look at this. You have 3 sets of these stained French doors right here, and it even has archways above. I love all these accents. A lot of the builders, like I started to mention, they love the concept when everyone wanted simple. Why? Because when you have straight lines, you don't have to spend money on all these beautiful accents. But I appreciate it. Feels like I'm in Italy. So, okay, this is a butler's pantry area that I forgot to show you when we did the kitchen. So I apologize, but we're going to see it now. So this is a nice little area where you can kind of put some small appliances back here, your coffee maker, your mixer, and then there's a pantry through that door. So I'll peek into this pantry here. Very nice. Very nicely done. Beautiful craftsmanship really everywhere in this house. And you know what? They have this effect on the walls. It's kind of like a hand trowel and then a faux finish, right? And I'll be honest, like some people are gonna love it and some people may want different paint colors. In fact, we actually have some images of the house with different paint colors. So if you're preferring something lighter, actually reach out. We have images showing what it looks like. So if you want to see that, we can absolutely send it to you. But this is kind of a neat side entry right here with a sink. So if you're just coming in from the back and you just want to wash your hands before you come in, you know, you can do that right here. And then this goes through to a bathroom that goes, okay, so let me show you where we are. I'm going to come in here and then you can see. So first of all, to the left there goes out to the main living space through this doorway over here. I'll point there. And then this is your game room space, which I'm going to get back into. But then you have a bedroom, beautiful bedroom right here, and the bathroom that we just walked through. But I wanted to kind of give you an idea of where we are. This bedroom has a view of the lake, literally without lifting your head off the pillow. Very nice. Wood floors in here. And this is, I think, a queen size sleigh bed. So, could you fit a king in here? I bet you could. I think you could without an issue. I'll show you the size of this closet. It is a walk-in. Certainly not as big as your master closet, as they never are. But it's a good sized closet, right? So, there's that. Now I'm going to show you the bathroom that's next to this guy. All right. This is where we just walked through. So you got this bathroom, nice vanity, the sink, another unique, I don't know, maybe it's also copper, I'm not sure. Just love these materials, colors, and another beautiful walk-in shower. Let's take a look at the shower, and then we'll get into the game room. We're gonna see the, oh gosh, the home office, guys. It's a really cool home office. It's like an office with another office. You'll see what I mean. Really neat. So this is the bathroom. It has multiple access points. So if you're coming in from the back patio, you could go straight into that bathroom as well. So that's nice. They don't have to, walk throughout the entire house, right? But this is that game room space. Really big room here. Very interesting, kind of blending the two floors here in this game room space, the wood and the saltillo tile. And you have these built-ins, a really nice ceiling finish, multiple crown moldings here with the pop-up, and again, the built-ins right here. There's a closet here for equipment. If you do your AV stuff, you want to have easy access to everything, it's all right here. Really nice. For some reason, a lot of builders put that in like the master closet, which to me doesn't make a lot of sense. So anyway. Oh, guess what? An amazing laundry room. Let's take a look at the laundry room and the garage. Laundry room is massive. Take a look at this. So you start here on the right. You've got kind of cabinetry right here on the right. Countertop space. Space for looks like a full-size. Well, I mean, this isn't the largest refrigerator, but I think the space is big enough for a full-size refrigerator, right? But anyway, it's a good-size refrigerator at a minimum. And then you have this built-in area for front-load washer-dryer. What else? We have a sink. This countertop's perfect for folding. And then we'll take a look at this. I think it's an ice maker. Yep. Who's ready for a cold drink? It's actually cool today. This is one of the coolest mornings we've had. It's Halloween, by the way. Happy Halloween. Y'all gonna see it after Halloween, but today is Halloween. So happy Halloween, everybody. We'll take a quick peek at the garage, and then I have to show you the home office, the casita, and there's a lot more. Like I said, the shop, the lake, the dock, so much more coming. So stick with us. Appreciate y'all. And, I'm here for you guys if you have any questions. I've been working real estate in Central Texas for over 19 years, getting close to 20 years, and have sold nearly 600 properties. About half of my buyers actually buy or build new construction. So if you have questions about buying land, building, which kind of builder to work with, which ones have good reputations, and even more importantly than that, or just as importantly, I guess is one way to say it, is how to structure the deals with builders. And I don't just mean the numbers. When you're working with a custom builder, if you're thinking of that route, there's a right way and a wrong way. Well, let me say it this way. There's a way that protects you, and there's a way that doesn't. And unfortunately, the way that doesn't protect you is very common, but it puts you at risk. And it's something that I'd be happy to explain one-on-one. But, if you looking for an agent who is super patient and really loves just serving you and helping y'all out, reach out to me. Again, my name is Seth Koppel, and I'm your Big Lot Texas realtor. So follow my channel if you want, or reach out to me. So this is what I was saying. So this is the home office. You've got built-ins right here, beautiful built-ins. It feels really cozy. You have a little view of your courtyard. You've got the double entry doors here, wood floors. But take a look at the ceiling, and then through those doors is another surprise. That's the office in an office situation. So pan back here so you could see what this side looks like. Desk, right? And this is what I was saying. You have a view of the courtyard. So, and through that door there, that iron door, which we're going to head over to in just a second, that is the casita. Okay? So we're going to head over there right after this back office, secret office. This is where, if you really want to get work done, not only do you shut the doors to the main office, you come in here and you shut these doors. These are solid wood doors, and you get to work. This is not an office right here for meeting with people. This is an office for getting work done. Lock yourself in here and don't come out till you're finished. At least that's what I would tell myself. So it's a great spot for doing voiceover videos for YouTube. You go in there, you close the doors, you're going to have some nice peace and quiet. All right, so I'm going to show you this real quick, and then let's get out to that casita, and then we are going to walk down to the other buildings and even to the dock. So let's get through here, and we're going to go to the casita that's right over here. I'm a big fan of courtyards, guys. I love a courtyard, and this one is definitely beautiful. So you saw the entry there, but what I didn't show you is the ceiling here. You come through those gates, the beautiful iron gates, and then you have this really pretty covered area with those beautiful wood ceilings, and you have this courtyard. There's an area here with those sets of double doors, the main iron doors here, and this fountain area. It is so pretty here, guys. Let's get into the casita. And keep in mind, the casita is not the 2-bedroom guest house. That's coming up. This is in addition. So quiet in here. I love it. So you got saltillo tile in here. Your own fireplace. How many people put a fireplace in their guest casita? Like, nobody does that. That's awesome. Plantation shutters here. Beautiful finishes. This is the same level of finish as the main house. So, the only negative is your guests are probably going to stay a little longer. But you know what? That's okay. So we have a nice solid wood door here. By the way, all the doors are solid core wood stained doors. Well, not the wrought iron metal ones, but the interior doors are the wood. So you have another copper sink. Look at that. Gorgeous. And they found a little spot here just maybe to put a coffee maker and a little micro. Very cool. All right, so behind me is a shower I'm going to show you, and this is your walk-in closet of your casita. So you have plenty of hanging space, shelving space, and more shelving on the left side as well. Let me show you this shower. And then as promised, we're going to get down to the additional structures, show you where the RV is parked, show you the shop, the dock house that is air conditioned by the dock. You have jet skis, you can put a boat in. You have the art studio. I just want y'all to know what's coming. So a lot of good stuff to see. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to walk around this way, I think. Might as well walk around this way so you could see the side of the house. Let's do this. I love the gated entry, by the way. It's nice when you have your own gated entry. And who doesn't love this beautiful dark stone with the tile roof? So this is the side with the garage. I like how they have that little extra wall extended to block your trash cans. That's pretty. Really pretty garage doors, wood garage doors. And we'll see. Maybe we'll walk down. Maybe we'll use the mule. But let's walk down to head over straight to the shop. So there's a neighbor right there. The neighbor on the right side has the horses. So hopefully you'll get to see the horse. I know y'all like animals. We have a lot of properties with large acreage. This one's 5 acres, but it's waterfront. And then, we have other videos. I did one yesterday that maybe you've already seen this one. That one is 419 acres. And then we have plenty of videos of 50 acres, 90 acres we did recently in Cameron, Texas. We had one in Burnett, still on the market, 252 acre property with a beautiful large luxury barn dominium home and a massive shop. That one is gorgeous property, 252 acres. I love that one. Lots of great stuff. And by the way, take a look at how beautiful this home is. Just gorgeous. This magazine worthy home right here, guys. And I appreciate y'all watching. But here you've got the fifth wheel park right here. That is the art studio and shop. So the art studio is on the left, as you could guess, based on that roll-up door painted. And you have the shop here and the two bedroom apartment. I'm trying to remember if it's 1 or 2 baths. I think it might be 1, but you're going to see in just a second. So you have a door into the shop and you have a door into the apartment. Let's look at the shop first. Just a workshop. You could park in here if you wanted to park another vehicle. But it's a very useful shop area. Big roll-up door, lots of shelving, workshop space. And pan back here. Then we'll get into the apartment and the art studio. Moving right along, guys. And look, you've got more areas to park right here. Really pretty. All right, so this is all the art studio, but let's go first into the apartment. Here we are. Bedroom number 1. Okay. Oh, you're going to see the big wine area in just a second, guys. So that's coming up. I know I've been talking about the third climatized wine room that is in this apartment. So you're going to see that in just a second. It's through that door, under lock and key. Well, combo or lock, either way. Combo or key. This bedroom is being used as an office, as you could see. So it's whichever you prefer. But it does have a closet, right? And I'll show you the bath, and then we'll get into that wine room. Here is the bathroom. So 1 bath for the guest house here. So you've got double vanity, double sinks. You have the commode room with a pocket door. We love the pocket doors. And a shower. I'll pan back. There's a shower right there. That door on the left goes to the shop. But, you know, I'd probably, well, I guess you could use either. Here you have the walk-in shower for your apartment. All right, now it's time to see the wine room and then the art studio. So, boop, 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 boop. It's already open. All right, check it out, guys. This is climatized. You could hear it. You want to know what temperature it is in here? 59. Feels nice. So if you have your wine collection, you want to keep it under lock and key, climatized. There you go, right there. And I'm not sure what's in that white box, but we can find out if you want to know. It's probably something I don't know what that is. Maybe it's part of the shower. Anyway, moving right along. Oh, it's probably that linen area. Anyway, let's keep going, guys. Beautiful property here. Beautiful trees, views. We're gonna walk down to the water. They do have a rainwater collection. They have never had an issue with water. So the water, some people say rainwater is the healthiest water, but in addition to the rainwater coming straight from the sky, being collected off all of these roofs, going into that tank, they have a really neat filtration system that I could show you in that door, but I want to show you the art studio first. So again, let's take a look at the art roll-up door. Sets the mood, right? Let's get in here. Legit art studio, guys. This is no joke. You want to come in and get to work, be creative. You know, if you're not an artist, maybe you're working on, maybe you're working on a motorcycle. Maybe you're working on something else, doing woodworking. Can happen in this space right here. You have a sink. You have air conditioning. You have a mini split right there. And it's just a great space. Beautiful artwork also, by the way. And my favorite, I'm going to show you my favorite art piece right here. Because I met the beautiful Zuzu. We have a Zuzu also. Who's a rabbit, but this is Zuzu, the dog. Super cute dog. All right, there's also a storage area here. This could either be an extra area for your studio or just excellent for storage. Man, who doesn't want an extra storage area? I definitely do. This is amazing. I have a feeling all of these Christmas decorations might be making an appearance soon. It is Christmas, it is Halloween day right now. So, okay, let's see. Does this door goes to the water, an additional water tank, and the filtration system. So this is all here in this insulated building. Looks like at least a 2,000 gallon tank. More storage back here. So, a lot going on, guys, in this beautiful property. But if you're into lake life, you want to see the lake, you want to see the boathouse, the dock, we're going to head down there now. Let me close the shop door. I mean to leave that open. We're going to walk down to the dock and you'll see the lake. All right, which way do we go? There's hookups by the RV. For the RV hookups, there's also plug for an EV. So I guess we can go through here. All right. Lock this baby up. All right, moving right along. Here's your pretty beautiful tank here, cistern rainwater collection. Very beautifully done. And then check this pavilion out. This could be for storing your boat and other equipment, or maybe it's a party barn. Maybe it's an area you do some exercise, yoga. It's really up to your imagination what you want to use this for. Maybe you turn it into a barn, or you put a barn right next to it, because this is now the horse arena here is the neighbor. Okay, that's their barn, the neighbor's barn. But it shows you what you could do out here. And we have a beautiful horse right here. So if you are interested in waterfront, equestrian, you could do it right here. Someone's expecting some food. Sorry, buddy. Don't have anything. Hi. 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 How you doing? What a beautiful horse. All right. Show you the land, and we'll walk down to the dock. So right now, Lake Travis, it has been filling up ever since about July 4th when we had all that rain. We're currently at a level approximately 669 feet above mean sea level, and that is, they say, about 12 feet below what is full level, which is 681. And so, being 80% full is pretty good. And you will see in this cove, it's really nice. And they did not, lose water. They had access to their dock even when the lake was a lot lower. So that is really important to know. There are some areas where certain coves went completely dry and people's docks were up on the land for years. And so that is definitely not fun when you have a waterfront property and you want to enjoy the lake and you want to put your boat in and, run your jet skis or just go down and see the lake or take a walk or fish or whatever it is. I have several key searches on my webpage, and I link that in every video description on YouTube. And while a lot of them I mention things like no HOA homes or homes on at least 10 acres or homes on at least 1 acre, I also have a dedicated search on this link for waterfront homes. Of course, you can take a look at that, or you can just call me and I will set up a super personalized search just for you. Look at this beautiful lake here, guys, and it's a really quiet part of the lake. There are definitely parts of Lake Travis that get a lot of traffic, especially on busy weekend days. And this is further down the line. It's further west. And if you didn't know, Lake Travis is over 60 miles long from one end to the other. And we're a little bit on the farther western side here, getting close to Marble Falls. But I want to show you here, you can bring your boat down. See that driveway there, and then it's just across the grass. And then you can drop it in right here on this ramp. Now, of course, if your boat's already in the water, you just walk down, you walk across. We're going to go onto the dock, and you can see the jet skis right there on the right. And of course, there's a slip for a boat. So let's go take a look. So you may know this already, but Lake Travis is one of a series of lakes that is part of the Lower Colorado River that make up the Highland Lakes. These were all man-made lakes dammed, I think, in the 30s or 40s. And above Lake Travis, you have Lake Marble Falls, Lake LBJ, Inks Lake, and then the biggest is Lake Buchanan. That's a really large lake. You can hear the birds. I'm going to try not, my goal is to not fall in the water. All right, so right here you have a lift for the boat, or a setup for a lift. Oh, that I guess is for the jet ski. This is for a jet ski, but certainly a good slip here for a boat. Got stairs in. There's a ladder there to go up top, and it looks like you can swing. You see that? You could swing into the lake, and then that it sounds like a lot of fun. Here are your jet ski lifts. This is the way to relax. Watch your family zoom around, have a drink. So quiet out here. Outside of the birds. Let's see if this is open. It is not open. Can we see inside? Sorry we're not able to get in here, guys. But basically, it's just a small spot to escape the heat. Not sure. But it does have that little window air conditioner. Maybe you just want to cool off in there a little bit. Until it's your turn on the jet ski. But yeah, you could put a boat in here. Clearly. So where do you get that? Where do you get acreage? 5 acres. Beautiful main house. Casita. Shop. Art studio. I mean, there's so much to this property. This kind of dock. Waterfront. It has everything, guys. And let's be real, for $2.875, I think was the price. I mean, you're getting a lot. I think you're getting a lot. But if you want to actually see comps and see the property and understand, you know, what it might take to buy it, reach out. We'd love to show it to you. I'm going to get you up in the air right now so you could see everything from above. It's going to be amazing, especially with the lake. But if you have any questions, guys, please reach out. There is a QR code. If you want to scan that QR code, it will initiate a text message from your phone to my phone. It will reference this property, and that way we know what we're talking about. You can give me a call and just say, hey, it's the one in Marble Falls on the lake. And of course, we'll figure it out. But whatever questions you have, I'm here for you guys. I'm very patient. Been doing this over 19 years, and I'd love to assist you and help you find the right property, make the right property decisions, or find the right builder and have a smooth process building with no problems. Again, I'm Seth Koppel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor. Reach out to me anytime. We're going to get up in the air now. Thanks, guys. What a beautiful home, beautiful piece of property. And you gotta love Lake Travis and these views and hills and what you can actually do on this particular property. Just to give you another recap here, 481 Chimney Cove in Marble Falls. We're in Burnett County. You have a very low tax rate, 1.28. Guys, that's super low tax rate. And you can see all the facilities right here. The main house, the shop, the art studio, and the guest house. But this is what this is all about. Look at what you have at your fingertips. You just, you know, sail your boat right out here. You got your jet skis, and this is Lake Travis living. So if you have any questions about other areas of Lake Travis, you have a Lakeway, you have Lago Vista, you have Spicewood, Briarcliff. There's so many different areas. Jonestown, Marble Falls, of course, is a great one. So you're super close to the town of Marble Falls here as well. So I appreciate y'all watching. Again, I'm Seth Koppel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'd be happy to send you all the details on this property. Thank you.